game. How be good.
Oh, what an atmosphere. What's not to like? Tip controlled. Central Hardin will have it. Here come the Bruins. They're left to right on your screen as we move down the court with Hogan. Hogan will have it. Brings it off the right side. 3 ball on the way. That's off the mark. No good. Rebound off the right wing. That's going to be Cochran. Adair County on the offense. Go over to Gilbert now to Lloyd. Lloyd will have it. Man-to-man by Central Hardin. Gilbert will have it. Gilbert brings it back out straight away. Now off the left wing we go. Adair County. Grant. Oh, nice pass down low. They get underneath the Coomer. Coomer underneath. He step out of bounds. No, it went out of bounds. Looks like touched by Central Hardin.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to come off Carson Nichols there, and it's going to stay on this side.
So Adair County on the inbounds. Grant will kick it in. Gets it to Loy. Loy will have it and back it back out. He's a natural ball player. Loy, when he played here, last time I saw him play was in this gym. He really put on a show, didn't he?
6 years he's been in a Adair County uniform.
Left side they go. A little out of reach for Gilbert, and out of bounds it'll go. Central Hardin will have it.
That was a fastball from Braden Coomer.
Yeah, you like over there. Old Hogan grabs a little swig of water on the way. Got to take care of some business here. Give me a drink of water.
That's pretty good when you get a drink of water during out of bounds.
He's ambidextrous. He can take both hands. I guess he can take just left or right hand. It doesn't matter. This kid, he can play.
Tell him give me some popcorn when he makes a shot and goes to the
Hogan shot up. Rolls in there.
You almost pulled it.
It was a no, but it was a yes all the way. Big shot by Hogan. Back the other way with Floyd. Right side Gilbert. Thought about the 3. Now takes it up and rolls around. Rebound. Put back up and in by Grant.
I like the follow, and they're going to crash the boards. Again, Adair County complete and disciplined.
Right side we go with Nichols. Nichols back to Hogan. Hogan's going to be the, as we said earlier, he's leading scorer on this team. He can flat light it up. Goes right to Elmore. Elmore will have it. A 3 on the way. No good by Central Hardin. Comes Loy. Loy all the way down. Lays it up. It won't roll in. Rebound underneath. Controlled by Nichols. Nichols. He'll bring it down for Central Hardin. Nichols from the stripe. Up. No good. Rebound, though. Put back up by Bennett. No good. Loy with the rebound. Loy will have it to Cochran. Cochran right to left. Cochran move in the lane. Took an extra step up and in. It'll go, but was he fouled beforehand?
Yeah, they caught a walk.
Called.
Yep.
So they caught the steps. Thought maybe he was fouled either before he took the steps, but he wasn't. Turnover.
I've seen them give a little bit on those steps, a little
Sometimes
euro.
They will.
So,
and especially as smooth as Cochran is.
Yep.
You know, Cochran can kind of come in there and move that foot, and you just think, oh man, he's just that fast. Central Hardin will have it. Hogan with the ball, brings it back around all the way off that right wing spin move, jump shot up and no good. Rebound Central Hardin. Nice job by Elmore. Now right side, Hogan again, shot up a 3, no good. They're going to let him get his shots in. Cochran makes his move all the way down, shot up, no good. Hogan rebound. Hogan down court. Right side ball tipped by Loy, picked up by Adair County. And they're on the stop and getting that ball is Coomer, and then on the way down a whistle on the foul.
A lot of reaching, a lot of grabbing. Foul's going to go against number 14. Noah Bennett, his team first. Pace of play resembles what we saw in the first game.
They're still packing them in here. You see people still coming in, getting their seats. Grant gets it into Gilbert. Now back around to Grant, down low. Oh, nice one.
I'm watching that one again.
They got it right into the hands of Gilbert for the 2, John. Good one to watch again.
Bowen Deno instant replay. Good out of bounds call by Darren Breeze. Gets it back over in the corner. Little dump down. No conversation on defense. Leads to a basket.
Central Hardin will have it. That's going to be Hogan. Center court and Bennett. Right side 3 on the way. Up and in for Nichols. Carson Nichols with the tray, and just like that, Central Hardin leads Adair County 5-4.
I still can't get over the crowd sizes we've had for the girls and boys tournament. Man, they have been phenomenal.
Loy. Back over to Cochran. Back to Loy. Loy on the drive, back outside, now in the corner. They're kind of doing a good job moving that ball around. Cochran, rainbow three. No good. And a rebound underneath by Hogan, and I think he was fouled.
I think he got Coomer with that one. It's going to be his first team first on Adair.
Number 21, Brayden Coomer, his first team first.
So we'll see Central Hardin with the ball. Here come the Bruins. 3:57 to go in the first quarter of play. So Hogan will bring it across that half-court line. And the ball tipped away, stolen. Yes, it is. Nice job by Coomer. Coomer able to get it off the right side to Gilbert. Shot up, no good. And now the ball's going to be kicked. Nope, we're going to have a foul on Grant.
Yep, that's going to be his first team second. And these fans behind me wanted they wanted a goaltend, and I don't know that they didn't deserve one.
Elmore will kick it in for Central Hardin. Hogan will have it. Left side, they go with Nichols. Nichols will have it. Needs some help. Now he makes his move to the bucket, up and in for two.
Good, strong basketball move down low.
Nichols with 5. 7-4 Central. Cochran. And back it back out. Cochran and Loy, no points so far. Over to Loy. Loy. Back outside. He gets some sticky defense over there on him by Bennett. Now Loy, right side, gets it to Grant for a three. No good. Tipped around, and Bennett will come up with it.
Every one of Adair's threes have been long. I think they're a little amped for this game.
Elmore makes his move. Now back outside that three. He'll go and gets the ball to Hogan. Hogan will set it up. Hogan makes his move. Got to step on Cochran up and in.
I'm watching that one again too, sir.
Well, he got to step on Cochran on that one, John. Watch it.
And he quickly just, they clear it out for him, and that's a mismatch on the speed. Right at him.
Grant.
Bucket.
Over to Gilbert. Loy's been taken out of the game here in this first part of the first quarter of play. And that's due a lot to Bennett. But now Loy's a gamer. Right side three on the way by Grant. No good again. Rebound underneath. And a whistle and a foul.
That's going to be the second foul on Coomer for Adair, so he's going to have a seat, team third. Coming in for Adair is going to be number 4, Carter White, number 11, Blaine Barden. And when we had Adair earlier against Marion County, we saw Coomer pick up 2 fouls and had to sit for the majority of the first half of that game.
Central will bring it straight away. We're 2 minutes to go in the first quarter of play.
He's averaging 9 points a game. Somebody else is going to have to pick up those points.
Elmore backs it back out, getting picked up in there by Barden. Now, back to Hogan. Hogan. Official saying, let's get to playing, but Barden again with some good defense. Hogan, back outside. Nice spin move by Bennett. Back to Hogan, he'll go. $1:32 to go in the first quarter of play. Hogan lays his head down, puts the shot up, won't go in. Fight for the loose ball on the rebound and whistle on the far side.
Foul is going to go against Cannon Elmore. That's going to be his first, team second.
21, Cannon Elmore, his first, team second.
Thought almost a jump ball on that. Almost.
Close.
Gilbert down court to Loy. Loy will have it. Now Loy puts an off-balance shot up, no good, but he's fouled. Got that boxing chase on Loy out there, especially with the likes of Bennett. Bennett's done a nice job here in this first quarter of play.
Foul's going to go on 23, Cameron Elmore. That's going to be his first, team third.
Takes a player like Loy, though. He's such a savvy ball player as he hits the first one.
70% free throw shooter on the year, and he knows when to give and go. He knows, okay, if they're going to face guard me, I've got to be active on defense, and then I've got to set up other players for the shot.
Yeah, give him just a little bit of time to get used to what's happened so far in this first quarter of play. Misses the second one. Rebound at Central Hardin. He's the type of person that won't be quiet long, and you're going to wake a sleeping giant. This kid can score.
I'd hate to chase him around for 32 minutes.
I'm telling you. Central Hardin will have it with Hogan as he'll look at the clock. 48 seconds to go. Elmore. Now over to Bennett. Still man-to-man defense by Adair County. Bennett gets it back to Elmore. There's Hogan with it. 34 seconds to go. Now Hogan. Lob over to Elmore. 25 seconds to go. Now spin move. Oh, nice move to the bucket. How about that one for Nichols?
And that's what they were trying to do, is just move the ball around, make somebody get behind the defense where they could go by them.
Nichols got 7 of the 11 for Central Hardin in this first quarter of play. 10 seconds to go. That's Cochran. Shot up no good. Central Hardin will have it. They'll take the last shot. Bringing it down is going to be Elmore. Shot on the way, up and in. Counting and one!
That's how you come back on a quarter. Foul's going to go against number 4, Carter White, his first, team fourth. Checking in for Central Hardin is going to be Quintarius Radcliffe. Number 35, Brady Copeland.
The basket is good.
And that's going to send to the line Cameron Elmore, where he's a 76% free throw shooter on the year.
Cameron Elmore. Count the 2, he'll get the 1. Let's see what the senior will do. He nails it, just like a senior should. Loy on the inbounds, half-court shot up, and got it! Oh, my, he got it!
We got to watch it again. Go full screen. Go full screen. Bowen Ditto instant replay. My Lord, this is 2 we've seen.
Today, unbelievable.
Up and bank shot.
Hey, that's why they call it the greatest show on earth.
March
John,
Madness.
first quarter complete.
All-American plumbing coverage of the Jim Bob Moore American Legion 5th Region Tournament is a GNG production.
At American Legion Post number 49, Jim Bob Moore in Lebanon, we honor our veterans and their service to our great country. Whether you're looking for food, friendship, or fellowship, you'll find it here. And if you're feeling lucky, try your hand at one of our 20 electronic pull-tab gaming machines. Stop by and see us at 541 West Main Street in Lebanon or call 270-402-3732 for more information. American Legion Post number 49, where veterans come together.
Hal, I don't know that I've seen 2 half-court shots in my entire life in like that, and we've seen 2 today.
You know, just when that ball left Loy's hands, you just thought, that ball's going to go in.
5th Region Player of the Year for a reason.
Oh, my. Plus a sluggish first quarter of play on the offense. Watch him. He'll pick it up. He's a natural. So Adair County will have it. Down court they go. That's Barden, and now back out to Cochran. He'll go.
And I can tell you, Gracie's over there already working on the post to get that highlight posted.
Cochran shot up, no good. Rebound, Cochran back up and in. His first points of the night, John, with that 2.
Second quarter for the last 3 weeks has been the Achilles heel for one team.
Central Hardin will have it. That's Nichols. Had it, lost it. Now picked back up by Elmore. The drive blocked by Loy. The rebound picked back up and put back in.
Again, region officials out of the 4th region. They're letting them play.
Carson Nichols got that 2 and a steal by Hogan. And Hogan's going to be fouled.
And that's going to be on Isaiah Cochran. And he ran into him. He didn't even try to make a basketball play. That's why that's different from here. They were playing basketball down here, but you can't impede the offensive player.
Central Hardin by 6. On the inbounds we go. That's Cameron Elmore on the inbounds to Hogan. Hogan double team, goes back on the outside. And the ball tipped away by Cochran. Cochran the steal. Cochran all the way down. Whistle and a foul on the floor.
That's going to be Quintarius Radcliffe. That'll be his first, team first. He wasn't going to give up the big dunk. Checking back in for Adair is going to be Lane Grant. Dawson Gilbert's coming out.
Adair will kick it in. Oh, underneath, they'll get it to Loy, and Loy will put it up and in. Loy in the lane, picks up his 6th point. Hogan will have it. Left side, Cameron Elmore. Cameron Elmore back outside to Nichols. Nichols the 3, no good. Rebound Adair. Here come the Indians. Loy, left side. Gets the ball to Barden. Barden to Cochran, a three, no good. Rebound Hogan. Hogan slows it up a bit. Across that half-court line he'll go. Hogan. Right side, he'll get it to Cameron Elmore. As they're moving back around, Ratcliffe will have it. Now Nichols shot up, missed it. The second one he's missed here in quarter number 2. Here's Loy. Lob to Cochran. Cochran cross court, throws it into the stands of Adair County.
4 rows deep over there.
Coming back, turnover.
Coming back in for Adair County's Braden Cooper, number 21. Isaiah Cochran's coming out. Brady Copeland has a seat for Central Hardin, and Cannon Elmore comes in.
Do you know if Cannon and Cameron are brothers?
I don't.
Junior and senior.
Here's the thing. We got all these people on Facebook.
That's a good Facebook question.
How are the Elmore boys related, Mr. Facebook?
If related. If related. Somebody will answer us. Steal. Adair County. Pass up court. They tried to get it into the hands of White, and White couldn't come up with it out of bounds. But what hustle by Adair. Lots of hustle there. Central Hardin will have it. Cameron Elmore kicks it into Hogan. Hogan with the ball, straight away he'll go. Off that left side of the court. Hogan. Now the kick. Nice job as he got to Nichols, down to Elmore, and Elmore fouled.
Kim Booker's telling me they are not related.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Booker. Lane Grant picks up his second. Team second, excuse me. Central Hardin, number 14, Noah Bennett comes back in. Radcliffe has a seat. Isaiah Cochran comes back in, and also Dawson Gilbert come back in for Adair County.
Always like to ask those type of questions if they're brothers or twins or whatever they may be. And understand, Hardin County is 100,000 people, but East Texas, Kentucky is 40. We like to know everybody.
I've got some Graves I'm not related to.
3 up, no good. Yeah, you got some. Adair County. They're on the run. Inside Gilbert. Nice pass, shot on its way, rolls in as they got it to Coomer for the 2. Adair County making a run. It's 16-14 Central Hardin. 4:50 to go in the first half of play. Hogan. Now the give goes to Bennett. Bennett back to Hogan. Man-to-man defense by Adair County. Boy on Hogan.
I got Cody Elmore saying not related, but Camden and Cannon are twins. I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. Here we go down the line. Somebody will straighten it out there in a minute.
Somebody's always going to straighten me out.
Nichols there.
Ooh, that's going to be 2 on Isaiah Cochran.
Yeah, 2 on him.
Team third. And quickly Solomon Stonebreaker comes into the game. And he's a guy that's averaging 2.5 a game.
He's a tough little ball player, though, I can tell you. Here we go with Hogan. Here we go. The steal. That's Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker will have it. Over to Loy. Loy brings it back over. Makes his move. Now here we go. Dip down to Loy. No good. He got it out to to Coomer. Coomer to Loy. Ball knocked out of bounds. Much to the displeasure of the Adair County folks here, but it's Central Hardin ball.
Camden Hogan on that one, and I have been straightened out. There's another Elmore. Number 12, Camden Elmore, is the brother of Camden and Cannon. So we're good.
So, yeah.
I didn't see the other Elmore.
So, yeah, we got 3. We only had 2 plays so far, but the other will probably get some action. So, hey, thanks for the clarification.
Well, we love
3
Facebook.
on the way, no good. Rebound. Hogan saves it, or did he?
Nope.
Nope.
He was on the line when he jumped. I can tell you this, the junior in Camden Hogan is not ready for this to be his final game. Quinterius Radcliffe comes in. Bennett goes out.
Bennett's played well. It's had a nice first half. Played hard. No points, but he's played hard.
6-2 in favor of Adair County this quarter.
Coming the Indians with Loy. Loy back on the outside, finds Stonebreaker. Down low, they'll go to Coomer. Back to Stonebreaker. Moving over and about to Cochran. Cochran tries to get it down low, tipped away and stolen by Central Hardin. With the steal was Camden Elmore. The shot by Hogan, no good. Stonebreaker with the rebound for Adair. Here comes Loy. He wants to run with it. In the lane, triple team goes up, no good. As a matter of fact, Camden Elmore got a hand on it. On the other end, shot up, no good by Cameron Elmore, and he is fouled.
Hard foul. That's a foul. Every day, that's a foul. Foul on number 3, Carter White.
On number 3, Solomon Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker's correction. His first team
He
fourth.
came down and really put the hurt on Cameron Elmore.
And listen, if you're going to foul somebody, you're going to make sure he doesn't make the basket. And that's going to send Elmore to the line where he's 76% on the year. Coming in for Adair is going to be Carter White, number 4, number 11, Blaine Barden.
Number 11.
Cameron Elmore hit his first one in that first quarter of play, just missed this one. He has 3 points. He'll shoot again. Cameron Elmore, shot on its way, bottom. 17-14, Central Hardin. 2:39 to go in the first half of play. Loy gets it back around. Ratcliffe will pick him up. Loy fires up the right side to Gilbert for a 3. No good. Tipped up. Coming up with it is going to be Barden, but boy, I think Cochran got a thumb to the eye.
Oh.
Reverse layup rolls in for Loy, but hold the phone here.
Yeah,
I think Cochran had something happen to him.
Yeah, he took kind of an arm to his face by his own player. Nothing happened. They were just both playing basketball. Coomer's going to come in. Isaiah Cochran's going to go over and see the trainer.
I always call it the old thumb to the eye. When things aren't going well, put a thumb to the eye, and that slows somebody down. But if it's your own player, you definitely don't want that as they collided out there.
Stay with us for the RLM halftime report. We'll take a look at stats with Farmers National Bank. I think Mike Holt may join me for halftime.
Hogan will have it. Moving the ball back around with the lob. Hogan, jumper. Got it.
Timeout on the floor. Central Hardin will do the same. All-American Plumbing coverage of the Jim Bob Moore American Legion 5th Region Tournament is a GNG production.
Snap, snap, snappy tomato pizza.
We make your pizza with our authentic recipe.
Snappy tomato pizza.
Hand stretch the dough and it's made fresh daily.
Snappy tomato pizza. Snappy tomato pizza.
I'm ready for a snappy tomato pizza right now. 111 East Main Street in Springfield. Call 859-336-9888 or order online at snappytomato.com.
Back here at Marion County High School, Roby Dome. Boy, we had a game. We've had a bunch of games, and they've all been good, and this one has lived up to the hype. I know people have been circling games all week, and this and that one. This is another game that intrigued me when the brackets come out last week.
No question about it. I mean, Adair County with the track record they have, and then Central Hardin, they just play hard. Jumper, Adair, up and in for Coomer.
Coomer's going to make that all day long. You can't give him that shot.
Coomer's got 4, and Adair County's pulled it back to within 1 with 1:34 to go in the first half. Hogan. Right side, he'll go to Elmore. That's Cameron. Back to Hogan. I'm sure they'd love to take the last shot here. I don't know if that'll ever happen. Down low, shot up, shot in for Cannon Elmore.
They needed a basket. It's only 7 points they've scored. Oh,
And a bad pass, and Adair County will throw it away. Gilbert was looking to get the ball back into the hands of Coomer. Way out of reach.
Cochran comes back in, which is good to see. Number 5, number 23, Jaden Miller. We're going to see the senior for the first time come in for Adair.
Cameron Elmore in. On the inbounds, gets it to Camden Hogan, and Hogan goes to work. Back over to Cameron Elmore. Now to Nichols. Boy, he's worked hard this first half, too.
Jaden Miller is just staring at that Central Hardin logo on Hogan's chest. He's not leaving him.
Back to Elmore, that being Cannon. Now back over to Nichols. 41 seconds to go. Nichols, and the ball tipped away by Miller. The steal, the drive, the layup for two.
And that's why you put a senior in. And Darren Breeze walks down his bench and said, I told you, just stay in his face.
21-20, Central Hardin by one. Adair County, they are on their feet. Hogan.
All right, I got chills right there.
Hogan. Back around, 15 seconds to go. Now Hogan just trying to keep the play generated with 9 seconds. Needs to make a move. What defense by Miller, and they don't have 5 seconds. They turn it over, and Miller is on fire.
What about the senior telling everybody, let's go, let's go.
6.4 seconds to go.
Coming in for Adair is going to be Dawson Gilbert.
Number 1, Dawson Gilbert.
Well, you let your 5th region all-state player, as far as I'm concerned, Lloyd, take your last shot like you did at the end of the first
Where does he
quarter.
take it from? Where do you guard him at?
It doesn't matter. Let's see what we do here with Adair County. Here's Loy. He looks at the clock, makes his move. Loy all the way down in the lane, drives, lays it up and in.
Give him the lead.
That,
hold
John?
on, hold tight. Let's see what we got. Are they going to count that? Yeah, they said that basket's good.
I thought so.
I thought there was plenty of time, but they come over and blow a whistle, so I just want to make sure.
So, John, we go to the half. Adair County now leading by one, 22-21.
All-American Plumbing coverage of the Jim Bob Moore American Legion 5th Region Tournament is a GNG production.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares about your family's smiles? Well, welcome to Bowen Dental in Springfield, where Dr. Katie Bowen is committed to exceptional care for the whole family. Dr. Bowen is passionate about continuing the tradition of quality service you've come to expect in our community. From routine checkups to advanced dental care, Bowen Dental, well, they're here to keep your family's smiles healthy and bright. Trust your family's dental care to a practice that feels like home. Visit Dr. Katie Bowen at Bowen Dental today.
Sale with Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of sales and listing services. Hale Realty and Auction has attracted buyers and sellers from all across the United States and several foreign countries. Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of real estate from starter homes to large farms to commercial property in central Kentucky. Whether you're buying or selling a home, farm, or business, Hale Realty and Auction's mission is to give you individual service with a taste of Southern hospitality. Call us today or go to our website, salewithhale.com. Welcome to Lebanon, Kentucky, a place where every meal is a celebration of flavor, tradition, and community. From our famous country ham and homemade biscuits to the freshest farm-to-table produce, every bite is a journey through Kentucky's finest ingredients. Share a meal with friends, explore our charming local eateries, and discover the warm hospitality that makes Lebanon, Kentucky truly special. Taste the heart of Kentucky right here in Lebanon. Lebanon, Kentucky. Savor the flavor, share the moment.
For a lot of people, home ownership is a big to-do list item that has to get checked before you feel like you're a grown-up, living your best life. If you're ready to check that box, talk to Derek Brussel at Farmers National Bank. Derek specializes in guiding first-time home buyers, young borrowers, and other newbies toward a responsible, manageable, fulfilling financial future. Visit farmersnational.bank to get in touch. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 402972.
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Touchstone Energy Cooperative has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and we can show you how. Take the next step to go electric and put the power of your co-op to work for you.
RLM Underground has been committed to quality and customer satisfaction since opening our doors in 2016. As a full-service provider in the telecommunications industry, RLM offers underground and aerial construction, fiber splicing and testing, and much more. Fiber, it's the future of telecommunications, and RLM is making sure they are at the forefront. RLM Underground.
Well, what a first half of play. At the end of the first half, it's going to be Adair County leading Central Hardin by 1, 22-21. This is our RLM Underground halftime report. Fiber is the future, and RLM, well, they're at the forefront. How about we take a look at our stats as we have them here from our man Ross the Boss. If you don't know Ross the Boss, he's out of the back cave in Raywick, Kentucky tonight. Keeping up with our stats. You look them over while I give you a look at the scoring for the first half of play. First of all, Central Hardin led in scoring by Carson Nichols with 9. Hogan added 6. Cannon Elmore with 2. And Cameron Elmore with 4. Connor Loy led all scoring for Adair County, 10 points. Gilbert had 2. Cochran with 2. Grant with 2. Miller with 2. And Coomer with 4. Take a look at your stats that are powered by the Farmers National Bank. They do show you that what a first half of play by both teams. Both teams, Adair County shot well, 43%, to Central Hardin's 41%. Teams are shooting well from the charity stripe. Not much action from the charity stripe in the first half. Defensive rebounds, dead even. Offensive rebounds, dead even. You know, this has been a very, very tightly contested ball game. Adair County with 8 turnovers is the one difference you can look at for that first half of play, as that'll make a difference for you. But your score at the half, Adair County leads by 1, 22-21. Thank you to Ross the Boss. He does a great job for us, Lucas Ross. These stats are powered by the Farmers National Bank in Lebanon. Well, we want to give you a look at our bracket again while we're here at the half and got a moment. If you are just tuning in, earlier today, Caverna did defeat Bardstown to move that bracket. Which, again, the theme of the 5th Region's Boy Tournament for GNG is move that bracket. Caverna did just that by defeating Bardstown 66-42. So you see the Colonels are going to be coming into action playing the winner of this game, which is Adair County and Central Hardin, and then they'll move into that semifinal game that will be coming up. That game's going to be a week from Monday, believe it or not. But coming up on Tuesday night, the opening bottom bracket, you can tell, North Hardin will be playing Bethlehem out of that 19th district. And then the nightcap, we keep talking about it, and you say, well, why in the heck? Hey, listen, I've been around this thing 35 years. So why the heck you keep saying this Greene County-Taylor County game is going to be a big game? I'm just telling you. You know, you keep your ear to the blacktop and you tell what you hear. Sometimes it'll be the truth, and you know that may be a train a-coming. Well, I'm telling you what, there's going to be a trainload of people coming to that ball game. Greene County-Taylor County. Huge contingent will be coming. It'll be a nice ball game, that's for sure, with Greene and Taylor going back after it again. So we are definitely proud that GNG is able to bring a lot of the folks. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for all the comments on Facebook Live and YouTube and letting us know that you're out there watching and listening to our broadcast. But it's also good, we talked to Mike Holt, the tournament director, that we're not having any effect on the tournament attendance. Attendance is at an all-time high. And GNG, we promote high school athletics. And we're promoting these games, and we encourage you to come. But if you can't come, if for some reason, hey, it gets to a point where sometimes you're just not able to get out and come to games, hey, I get it. That's why GNG is here to help you. So thank our sponsors. Anybody that's participated as a sponsor this evening, you'll know those are the ones that help us bring our crew in, which sometimes it's 7 or 8 people, to bring you the type of quality coverage that you're looking for. Again, your score at the half, Adair County leading Central Hardin by 1, 22-21. Second half coming up for just a moment. All-American Plumbing coverage of the Jim Bob Moore American Legion 5th Region Tournament is a GNG production.
Hey Gen Xers, it's time to check back in with your health. The Lincoln Trail District Health Department is here for you, offering convenient appointments for your vaccines. No need to wait weeks for a primary care visit. And guess what? Many primary care doctors don't even offer the shingles vaccine, but we do. Protect your health without the hassle. Call us today in Marion, Nelson, or Washington County, or visit online at ltdhd.org for more information. Lincoln Trail District Health Department, keeping you healthy, happy, and on your schedule.
To a farmer, a handshake is as good as a contract, and a man's word is something you can actually build on. So to have an insurance agent who's accountable, trustworthy, and dedicated to providing the best customer service possible, well, that sure does go a long way. And that's why the farmers in Lebanon trust Jesse Insurance.
To hear more about their farm insurance products, stop by 101 South Spalding Avenue, across from the post office. Call 270-595-0000. Jesse Insurance, the agent with choices. Protect what you sow.
Don't let your books be a buzzer beater. Stay ahead of the game with Squires & Lee CPA's expert bookkeeping and payroll services. No last-second scrambles, just smooth financial plays all year long. Trust the team at Squires & Lee CPAs to keep your business in championship form.
As we all live longer, age really, it's just a number. But retirement is so much more. Edward Jones Financial Advisors want to know what you want out of your retirement so that they can help you reach your goals. Visit edwardjones.com to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Look around you. What do you see? The same four walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades? Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of, get started. Exit Realty Homestead.
Glendale Christian Church wishes all teams great success in the 5th Region Basketball Tournament. Join us in person or online. Glendale Christian Church, leading people to love and follow Jesus. Senior Minister Adam Hale.
Well, if this second half is as good as the first, sit back and relax on this Sunday afternoon. I hear it's beautiful outside. I haven't seen much of it, but I tell you what, it's just me, Hal, our crew, and 1,000 of our closest friends. I do want to add in, I talked to both coaching staffs. Adair County said, Mike, let me slow down here. Connor Lloyd having to work too hard. They're going to set some plays up to get him some room out in the wing, either with Cochran out there or with Loy out there. For Central Hardin, they're too much side to side. They've got to attack and go downhill at the rim. So that was what both coaching staffs told me.
Now, this afternoon, I would have been putting up my swings for my grandkids at the house.
I'd have been on, let's see,
so they
hole
went
14.
to the playground. They went to the playground. So, hey, what a good sacrifice, though, to a lot of our friends out there on GNG and some great basketball. And John and I were talking about it off the air. I mean, this is rewarding, I hope, for you that are viewing, but how rewarding is it for us? Best seat in the house. We've got a game going on here.
If you're pulling for Adair, give me a like. If you're pulling for Central Hardin, give me a heart. Everybody hit that share, subscribe, and follow button.
Now watch Miller over here. Miller and Hogan. Miller was over there just kind of whispering to him a moment ago. And look at there. They're going to catch him on the foul. But he was talking to him over there, telling him what he was going to do. I love it.
Listen, Miller didn't start this game, but the way he played that last minute, you better believe you're going to have him on here.
Watch him there, John. Watch him. Look at him whispering to him. See, he's talking to him.
Hey, buddy.
I love it. Yeah, hey, get ready. Hey, get ready.
I'm coming for you, big guy.
You know, I am here. I love it. Hogan with the ball. That gets it back on the outside. Now there's Nichols with it.
Win or go home.
Oh, I love it. Elmore to Hogan. Hogan makes a spin on the hook. Double team. Oh, they're putting a lot of pressure on him here in this third quarter of play. Now Hogan. Lob down low. Dangerous pass taken away by Adair. Cochran has it.
Ill-advised pass.
Cochran down court.
Now you can see Cochran go and Loy.
Oh, nice pass. They'll kick it back on the outside. That's going to be to Miller. He'll go back to Cochran. Now they'll reset it. We played a minute in quarter number 3. Thanks again for joining us this afternoon. Cochran back out. Lobs it over to Miller. Miller gets it to Lloyd. Now back to Miller, tipped around. Cochran comes up with it. Shot won't go in, but a whistle underneath.
Oh, and that's going to be 3 on Braden Coomer.
Fouls on number 21, Braden Cooper. He is third, team second. He's on out for Adair County.
Coomer picking up number 3, John.
That's tough. He's got to have a seat. He's too important to this team, the senior.
Yeah, Gilbert will check in for him there. Now back to action will go. Camden Hogan drives all the way down, little jumper up, and it'll roll in for him. Miller, he makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Miller was inside his jersey on that one. His defense was so tight.
Here's Loy the other way. Loy cross court. Now in the left corner, Miller. And a steal by Elmore. Look at him go all the way down, up and in. Look at that speed by Cameron Elmore.
You know, I know everybody's like Adair County. Nobody told them over in E-Town that they're not supposed to be in this game.
Yeah, don't be mistaken. Last time these two teams met, it was just a brawl. Right side shot up and in by Grant.
Great dump down from Cochran.
Got the same thing going on here tonight with Central Hardin leading by 1 right now. 5:44 to go in the third quarter of play.
Does somebody have to lose?
They do. Hogan, spin move. Underneath, low high layup. Missed it. Cameron couldn't get in there for the Cameron Elmore, couldn't get a rebound, and Cochran has it. Cochran all the way down and shot up and shot in by Lane Grant.
And that foul is going to be on Camden Hogan. It's going to be his first, team first.
Fouls on number 4, Camden Hogan. His first, team first.
Checking in, Carter White.
Number 4, Carter White.
Coming out, it's going to be Jaden Miller. And what a 4 minutes of game time that kid had.
Shooting one at the stripe, and it goes up and in for Lane Grant. And just like that, Adair up by 2. We got a real prize fight going on here. Hogan. I got top of the key. That's Cannon Elmore up there. Got a couple of Elmores in there. How about Hogan, a 3 up and no good. Rebound Loy. Loy chases it down the way he goes. Loy down court. Skip pass underneath. Nice one as he got it right into the hands of Grant. Couldn't complete, John, but he's fouled.
Foul's going to go against number 21, Cannon Elmore, his second, team second. And you can see Adair County wants everything at the rim. They're not going to settle for jump shots. They want to go down low. Lane Grant, 44% on the year, but man, he makes that look smooth.
Hit 2 in a row. Has 8 points.
Brady Copeland checks in as Cannon Elmore has a break.
Lane Grant. He'll shoot one more. Up and bottom. Adair now by 4. 4:58 to go in the third. Hogan straight away. Left side Elmore. That's Cameron Elmore. It's in there now. Left side Cameron Elmore. Elmore 3 up and no good. Rebound Cochran.
We saw him hit several in that game against Bethlehem earlier in the year.
Cochran spin move in the lane up and in for 2.
That's what's called Bowen Dental instant replay.
John, 4 points for Cochran.
And look at it. We got a timeout on the floor. We're going to watch this. There's Cochran, full head of steam behind his back, and then a little up and under. Let's just keep it right here. Let's go down in the huddle.
Yeah, we'll do a huddle shot here. I think it's a good idea with that nice job by Cochran.
Yeah,
as I mentioned, Cochran picking up his 4th point. Pretty quiet on the offense, John, but nevertheless, he did a nice job on the shot. Let's go to Lincoln Control District Health Department huddle shot.
Lincoln Trail District Health Department, healthy, happy, and on your schedule. We appreciate their sponsorship. This is a run, 10-3 run to start the third.
Adair County 31, Central Hardin 25. Your Sell with Hell scorecard. Central Hardin will have it. As we resume play, Hogan across that half-court line. Hogan now left side. Gets it to Bennett. Bennett back to Nichols. Nichols makes his move. Lob down to Elmore. Back it back out.
Wise decision.
Back to Nichols. Nichols trapped down there. Oh, nice one to Hogan, but he couldn't complete. Rebound Adair. Up court Gilbert. Gilbert all the way down, puts it up and in.
This downhill mentality that Adair County has taken has worked out well.
Hogan throws it away. I don't know if Cochran may have touched it, though.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to say. Central Hardin ball, John.
Coach Johnson's not losing his mind, so that tells me that it's staying down here.
Hogan will bring it in. Met by Gilbert. Off the left side to Elmore. Down low, that's Nichols. Nichols shot up and in.
Tough shot. Good basket.
How about Nichols with 11?
That's
Carson
quiet.
Nichols has had a quiet 11. But a nice game indeed.
Averaging 17 on the year. I can believe it.
It's Carter White. Whistle. Foul.
I love the facial expression. Been looking at him like, you kidding me? Side eye. Side eye is for real. It's his second team third. You gonna call that after some of the things I've seen? That's what Bennett's thinking.
Adair, little bounce pass underneath. We're going to have another foul.
Is that going to be on Bennett or Hogan? It's going to be on Bennett.
Yeah, that's his second one.
That's his third.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but second one in a row.
My bad. So he's going to have to come out, and Radcliffe's going to have to come in.
Yeah, that's his third. You're right. That's the second one after that one that was pulled the trigger so quick. Where you said he was scratching his head about it. How about Loy? Up and no good. Rebound, put back up, no good by Grant. Now on the loose ball whistle. I think Radcliffe had it, but
yeah,
he was fouled.
Lane Grant is going to pick up his third, team second.
Number 20, Lane Grant, is third, team third.
And that's going to get Blaine Barden off the bench. For Adair, Grant's going to come out. So for you got 20 and 21, Grant and Coomer both with 3 fouls with 3:16 to go. Your Sell scoreboard. Darren Breeze just turned around, looked at his book, said, have I called a timeout yet?
Hogan across that half-court line for Central Hardin. Finds Cameron Elmore. Left corner, Nichols. Nichols makes his move. All the way in. Steps called. Good call.
I've learned that double whistle is a walk, that hard whistle is a foul.
This isn't your first rodeo, is it there, Cowboy?
No, you've done 9,327. I've done 327.
There you go. Oh, no. You've done a few more than that.
We're going to finish up at like 78 ball games this year, just this year.
How about GNG? There you go. This whole crew deserves a big thanks. 3, Adair, no good. That was Gilbert. And a rebound, Cochran.
Nichols just lost
down
it.
the field. Yeah, and Cochran runs over Hogan. I don't know if his feet were moving or not, but the official blew the whistle. I don't see anything called. Now I do.
Blue 35. That's going to be Brady Copeland. That's going to be his first, team fourth.
Follows up number 35, Brady Copeland is first.
We'll go to the stripe with Adair County.
Isaiah Cochran, 78% free throw shooter.
First time to the charity stripe tonight. Has 4 points. Hits this one. 2:35 to go in the third. Cochran will get another. Sets, shot up, got it. Hit them both. 35-27, Adair County. Here come the Bruins. Hogan backs it out. Now Hogan makes his move from the charity stripe. Missed it. He's grown cold in the second half.
It's not a shot he normally misses.
Cochran down court. Cochran makes his move inside, low, high, layup up and in.
At the rim. Everything they have done has been at the rim in this third quarter.
That's hard to stop. 3 by Nichols. Got it.
Needed that one.
His second
How about 14 points for Nichols? He's got 2 threes on the afternoon. That's a 7-point game.
Oh,
and a steal by Hogan. Hogan all the way down, lays it up and in. That's a big play.
And Hogan just waited for him to make that spin. That you see that on tape. That's where that play come from.
Hogan with 10. Back down court with Gilbert. Now Cochran, he wants it, so gets it over to him. Buck 28 to go in the third quarter of play. There we go, a whistle and a foul. They're going to catch Hogan on that one.
Yep, that's going to be his second, team fifth. And he's saying he took an elbow.
Loy on the far side.
Shooting 2.
Coach Tavon Johnson talking to the official. We're going to let Cochran go the strike. Man, we're going to get some players in there, John.
Yeah, Hogan's going to have to come out, and coming in is going to be Noah Bennett, number 14, number 21, Cannon Elmore. And you're going to see Copeland come out. Hogan's down the end of the bench with a towel trying to get it out of his eye. He took an inside elbow on the swing.
Cochran, shot on its way, got it.
It was a 10-point game a minute ago. Now it's down to 6.
Cochran has 9 points, 3 for 3 from the charity strike. All of this third quarter of play.
Number 3, Solomon Stonebreaker. Number 23, Jaden Miller come in for Adair.
Here we go with Cochran to shoot one more. Up and got it. Adair County 39, Central Hardin 32. 1:19 to go in the third. Cameron Elmore down court. Elmore, left side, Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe trapped out there, needs some help. He finds it in the likes of Cannon Elmore, number 21. Back around to Bennett. Now to Nichols. Nichols. Boy, he's a steady ball player. Gets it to Cameron Elmore. Hogan will check in next break. They had a little blood, I think, on his forehead. Loose ball. Adair County will have it. Here comes Carter White. White all the way down, up and in for 2.
Good job by Carter White, the senior, to make sure he got the basket.
I think they're going to have a quick whistle and a foul.
I think they're going to get Connor Lloyd with this one.
Hogan will get checked back in.
It's going to be first on Lloyd. Team fourth.
I believe Hogan took a scratch.
Yeah, the trainer come down and put.
Yeah, I saw that.
He come down and put a little Vaseline or something on it just to kind of keep it, just a surface scratch.
I didn't see the blood either, so
wasn't a ton, but just enough that it just kind of kept bleeding. So they put a little Vaseline on it to keep it from bleeding.
Hogan will have it with 34 seconds to go. Central Hardin needs a score on this one. Hogan a 3 off the mark, no good. Too quick. Yeah, too quick on the shot. So Adair will probably go for the last shot. And now timeout on the floor, John.
All-American Plumbing coverage of the Jim Bob Moore American Legion 5th Region Tournament is a GNG production.
At 3D Graphics in Bardstown, we turn your ideas into reality. Family owned and passionate since 1992. From artwork and embroidery to screen printing and varsity jackets. If you can think it, we can make it. Visit us today.
A Kentucky hometown church. Seek the lost, disciple the found, make room, meet needs. But above all else, we exist for this reason. Everyone needs Jesus. Find a location near you at 3trees.com.
This game may be a 9-point game on the scoreboard, but it's still in doubt. We've seen both teams make runs. Adair County has come out on fire in this third quarter. Now, can Central Hardin take the punches and punch back?
25 seconds left to go in the third as Loy looks at the clock and makes his way down. Loy off the left side. Loy looking. Looks at the clock, 12 seconds. That's Bennett all over him. Loy, right side, finds Gilbert. Gilbert has the ball knocked away by Hogan. Hogan a steal. Rainbow three. Won't go in with time running out in the third, John. And it's Adair 41, Central Hardin 32.
We're going to bring you the last quarter of this game. Quarterfinal action. All-American Plumbing coverage of the Jim Bob Moore American Legion 5th Region Tournament. It's a GNG production.
At United Citizens Bank of Southern Kentucky, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbors. Locally owned and operated, we make decisions with your best interest in mind. Experience hometown banking with personal service and a commitment to our community. UCB, your bank, your community, your future.
Let's listen in to the Central Hardin huddle.
All right, actually, I want you in the middle, okay? Varsity, you in the wing. You're trapping the corner, okay? You guys gotta fight, you gotta fight, you gotta fight. It's a big one, all right? First 2 minutes is vital. In the first 2 minutes. You're here. Come out there.
Lincoln Trail District Health Department, healthy and happy and on your schedule. They help us bring these little tidbits. Let's get into the huddle and do some of these things. I enjoy listening to it. All right, I'm going to start the fourth like I started the first. If you're pulling for Adair, give me a heart. If you're pulling for Central Hardin, give me a like. Follow, share, subscribe. We appreciate each and every one of you. We have had amazing numbers the last 2 weeks, and we're just blown away by the support.
Loy will have it. Loy back over the right side to Gilbert. Gilbert now to Cochran. Cochran will have it. Trapped over there. Needs to get rid of it. He does to Loy, and Loy underneath gets it into the hands of Coomer. Coomer couldn't connect. Rebound Central Hardin. The other way, right side. That's going to be Bennett a three. No good. Rebound underneath by Coomer.
How big was that shot if it had gone down?
Loy. Left side finds Gilbert. Bad pass, but coming up with it was Grant, and they're going to say it, John, out of bounds.
You can come up with it when you got a ball on the baseline. Central, listen, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, they need to be within 6.
Agree.
Currently at 9.
I like the single digits under 2. If these two teams are the caliber shooters, I still like that. Let's see what happens. Still got a lot of time left. Hogan shot up, partially blocked by Adair. Hogan goes to the floor. Cochran will bring it straight away. Cochran in the lane, left-hand side, shot up by Coomer, and in there.
You let him hit a 9-foot shot while he's set all day long.
Coomer was 6. 43-32 Adair. Hogan all the way down, a fadeaway bank up and in, counted and one.
I'm going to watch that one again. Bowen Dental instant replay. Hogan's like, guys, I've got this. Let me work, let me cook. As he does, hit your chest, off the base, bucket. And that foul went against Braden Coomer, and that is his 4th. Sometimes the whistle just finds you.
The basket is good by Camden Hogan.
Radcliffe comes in for Central Hardin.
Basket good by Hogan. He'll be at the line to shoot 1. Had a great night. First time to the charity stripe, though.
83% on the year.
Awesome. 13 points on the night for Hogan. Well, 43-35, Adair, and a quick whistle on the foul. They'll catch Radcliffe on this.
Yeah, that was just a blow-by Gilbert. Radcliffe just reached out and grabbed him. His second, team first.
Team first.
I think he knew the defense was a little bit beat and didn't want to give up the easy basket. You got fouls to give.
Yeah, Adair on the inbounds. Fisher just kind of threw it over into the hands of Grant. Grant couldn't hang on to it, so they're going to do this again. Yeah, Grant on the inbounds.
Referee can't calls a turnover.
It's a fact. Cochran, man, look at him and Nichols. They are bumping and bumping.
Nichols won a foul.
Loy. Back around they'll go. To Gilbert. And now down low. Nice job. Oh, and they get it to Cooper. Shot up no good. Another rebound shot no good. Cochran has it. Scramble for it. He'll put it up. It rolls in. Counted and he's fouled.
That's how you fight through a basketball game. Foul's going to go against number 21, Cannon Elmore. That's his third, team second. Correction, his third team second. Isaiah Cochran to the line. Central Hardin, Noah Bennett comes in. Radcliffe goes out.
He'll be at the line shooting one.
Cochran, 10 points in the second half. He's got 12 on the evening.
And I think you're going to see Adair spread this out and open some lanes up for some cutters and some passing.
Drive underneath, shot on its way up and in for Elmore. That's Cameron Elmore. 45-37 Adair. Lob left side. Coomer back out to Gilbert. Now to Loy. Loy double teamed on the far side, gets rid of it. Finds Grant. Now down low, nice move to the bucket. Up and in for the shot is Coomer.
Timeout on the floor. Adair County will do the same. All-American Plumbing coverage of the Jim Bob Moore American Legion 5th Region Tournament. It's a GNG production.
Whether you're building your dream home or remodeling your existing home at Commonwealth Building Products, you'll find Marvin to be your source for windows and doors. They'll fit your vision and your budget. With locations in Campbellsville, Bardstown, Somerset, Nicholasville, and Elizabethtown. Choose Commonwealth Building Products. Taylor Regional Hospital now has 4 services in Marion County at their primary care, urology, ear, nose, and throat, and women's health. Taylor Regional Hospital wants to meet you where you are with more services and more locations. Taylor Regional Hospital Primary Care, Lebanon.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Right back here to action as Adair County gets up. Cheerleader goes flipping down the court. Good for her. I roll down the court sometimes. It's just because I've fallen. Central Hardin, do they have a push in them, Hal? That's the question at hand. Adair County's up 10, 5:48 to go on your Selvedale scoreboard. Can they make a run and cut this down?
Here's the two, John. You got to have Nichols and Hogan really just get down and pull up those socks and go after it in the rest of this ball game. They're the two thoroughbreds on this team, and they got to make something happen.
Foul is on Dawson Gilbert. That is his first, team first.
Team second.
Team second, correction. I missed one.
Now, Cameron Elmore's played well. We've seen we've seen a couple other guys come in there, but those are the guys that have got to make it happen. And Adair comes in with the steal. Right side they go. That's Grant. Grant back out to Loy. Loy will have it. Makes his move. Inside, oh, nice give right side. Shot up, no good by Coomer, but he's fouled.
Coomer gets set up there in that short corner just outside the box. And just waiting for the dump down. Cannon Elmore, that's his fourth, team third. Coomer goes to the line to shoot 2. 64% on the year.
Now, we'll say this, Connor Loy with 10 points all in the first half. He hasn't scored in the second half.
He's had somebody in his pocket ever since they come out of the locker room.
Well, they've been putting that box in one on now. He's fast enough, and he's tough enough. We'll see how he reacts in this final 5:19. Coomer makes it 48-37. Now down low, shot up Hogan, no good. Loy rebound.
I'm okay with Hogan taking those, but he's got to get the rebounds.
Right side will go to Gilbert. Gilbert back to Loy. Loy will have it. Finds it right side. Gilbert down low they go. Coomer shot up and in.
Spread them out. Find the passing lanes. Make the bucket. That's what they're going to do this last 5 minutes.
I'm telling you, this senior Coomer's really come on strong. Shot by Elmore. 3! Big basket by the fella. Cameron Elmore with the tray. Makes it a 10-point game, and we're going to have
double dribble
by Cochran.
All those people in white shirts, they didn't like that call. Weird.
Oh, no.
There's one guy up there, his face a little red, his blood pressure up.
You can tell a red face with a solid white shirt. Hogan brings it down right side. Spin move. Hogan shot on his way. Can't bank it in. Rebound underneath, controlled by Adair County and Lane Grant. Full court press by Central Hardin, but Loy gets through it. Loy off the left side. Coomer back out to Cochran. Cochran will move it back out. Cochran double teamed. Finds Gilbert. Gilbert underneath, right-hander up and in.
No, not able to contest at the rim has hurt them the second half for Central Hardin.
Gilbert with 6. Nichols shot up off balance, no good. Cochran rebound.
And not rebounding, it's one and done down on this end.
Loy is fouled.
Carson Elmore, I've got temperatures first.
Nichols.
Team fourth.
Team fourth.
Yeah, but look at Nichols. Boy, he is tired, but he is playing hard.
Quintarius
Radcliffe comes in, the senior.
So Adair on the inbounds. Loy will have it. Loy down court. Loy backs it out down the right corner. And went to Coomer, back to Loy. Left side, Gilbert. Adair County. I think they're going to let a little air out of this ball, which I don't blame them. It's been a tough game. And now Radcliffe gets a hand on it, but Loy picks the ball back up. Loy in the paint, gives it over to Coomer. Shot up no good, but he was fouled again.
Loy affects the game in so many ways. A lot of times it's points, but sometimes it's just doing little things about dumping the ball off because you know you're going to get hammered. Cameron Elmore picks up his second, team fifth. Coomer goes to the line to shoot 2, 63% on the year, makes the first.
3 for 3 from the stripe, so I have him with.
Noah Bennett checks in for Central Hardin. Radcliffe comes out.
Cooper's had a nice ball game.
Especially with 4 fouls, because he's been fouled. Whistles found him tonight.
14 points, 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Yeah, I'm liking my vote to lean towards Coomer. Still got a lot of time in this game, but player of the game time talk coming up between me and John. I'm liking him. Down low they go. Hard underneath. Nichols had it but lost it. Here comes Loy.
Lane Grant tipped that ball away.
Cochran down low. Nice give. Shot up and in. How about that? How about my man Coomer? Coomer with another 2.
Is that the way you're going to go?
How much time do I got left to decide?
Not much.
Yeah, we're going to take about time then on that. How about a 3 right side? Because you get shots like that, like Noah Bennett. This ball game, it's not over yet. Adair County 56, Central Hardin 43. There's Cochran. Cochran goes up for the shot, but no good. They're going to call him for the charge.
Yep, offensive foul. His third, and Bardstown people that held out are starting to foul out. So Central Hardin, we both agree.
I guess you're going to be Camden Hogan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's just a great ball player.
Gracie, you caught that one?
How about a 3 on this one? No good. Adair County will have it. And I like a couple other players for Adair, but I mean no question, Braden Coomer is going to definitely have some discussion. Look at Hogan. Hogan the steal. All the way down, puts it up and in. That's a player right there, folks. Great ball player, just a junior. Approaching the 2-minute mark to go in this game. There's Loy over to Cochran, up and in. Counted and 1. He's so smooth.
Foul against Brady Copeland, his second, team fifth. Sent Cochran to the line for Adair.
Go ahead, you plead your case there, counselor.
I don't have much to plead here. I'm going to go Braden Cooper just because he played under control with the fouls, had to come out, knew his role, and but when they needed him, he was at the basket waiting to make shots and make it to the free throw line.
Cochran up and in. I agree with you. I like his play. The senior came in. This team, this was a pretty close game at the half, folks. 1-point lead by Adair. And a timeout foul on the floor.
Lane Grant picks up that one.
Team fourth.
His fourth, team fourth.
I'm glad we can skip together on this beautiful Sunday afternoon on that one.
I see daylight still.
Hogan underneath, he's fouled again.
Foul's going to go against Dawson Gilbert, his second, team fifth. going to send Hogan to the line, 83% on the year. Boy, they are filing out from behind us, but ain't nobody left a seat from Adair County.
How about Comer with 16 points? Or Coomer, I'm sorry.
Into the lineup for Central Hardin, number 11.
Hogan no good on that one.
21.
Some subs coming in. Now back with Hogan to shoot another. Hogan shot up, got this one to go. Minute 50 to go. We'll have post game coming up for you. Yeah, Braden Coomer. I think we can be unanimous on that one, my friend. Shot up by Cochran, no good.
Foul is going to be on Cannon Elmore, and the junior, I think, is done though.
He is. It's his fifth.
Cannon Elmore, he is fifth.
2 points is what he'll foul out with, John.
Isaiah Cochran at the line shooting 2.
Camden Elmore, number 12, is going to come in.
Central Hardin, number 12, Camden Elmore.
Cochran with another nice game in the second half as well. He is 5 for 6 from the charity stripe. Hits this one. He has 16 points. Shot up on the second one, up and in. Just a tough ball player.
Cochran's averaging 17. Coomer is averaging 9.
Coomer's outdone that. How about this young man, Carson Nichols? Big three.
Timeout on the
Nichols
floor.
really playing hard today. Really playing hard. 9-point game, John.
9-point not done. All-American Plumbing coverage of the Jim Bob Moore American Legion 5th Region Tournament is a GNG production.
I think that my advice would be for somebody to just come, check it out, spend a weekend here. Grab one of the Airbnbs, just take it all in, because I think that the only way you'll know if you really like a place is to kind of be there.
Marion County is the county where things can happen, where you can meet great people and you can excel, but it's like a hidden treasure. You have to find the treasure.
Local news on your time. Check out GNG On Demand. Now let's head back to the game.
Well, there was GNG On Demand, local news at your fingertips when you want it. So check out
big story.
All of our pages.
Big story tomorrow. John Graves about the boys 5th Region first round.
I was about to say, hold on, am I in it? Oh,
You're
I
in
am.
it tomorrow. We still got to do it,
I know.
but you're in it.
As long as that's the way I'm in it, I'm fine.
Loy will have it, backs it back out. Now finds Gilbert. Back underneath, they'll go to White. Shot up, no good, out of bounds. Well, partially blocked out of bounds with Central Hardin. They touched it last.
I don't want to be on GNG On Demand because of a press release. It's too much pressure.
Roger Griffins will appreciate that. Oh, sorry about that. Here's Loy. They just want to try and let some air out of this one, and now Ratcliffe will put the foul on. They're going to put him at the line. They'll be shooting the double bonus.
Foul on number 11, Radcliffe. That is his third, team fifth. And these are important practices and minutes that if you look at Central Hardin, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors, 3 of which we have seen today. So Central Hardin's got a ton coming back.
Carter White hits the first one. Now, I did ask Minor Harmon last night, head coach of Nelson County for so many years, about this being a double bonus. And he said, when you've been around as long as we have, you can just call it what you want. So, the double bonus, White hits them both. Is that a fair statement?
It's spoken. The prophet Minor Harmon says something. You can write it in that big blue book over there.
There you go, Kentucky High School Basketball Encyclopedia. There you go, John. John will be bringing you the post game as we'll have our players of the game. How about this three? Up, no good by Elmore. Rebound Cochran, minute 6 to go. And a quick whistle and a quick foul on Loy. We'll wait for the official call. Going to call it on Chaz Ferguson, his first.
Connor Loy at the line.
We'll go with Connor Loy. Connor Loy, just an awesome ball player. No points in the second half, 10 in the first half. But no question why the 5th Region has shined a light on him so much.
Number
Central Hardin will have Ryan Milby, 8th grader, check in. And number 5, Ethan Lewis, a freshman, will check in for Central Hardin. So we'll go with Loy, shot up and in. Hits them both. 65-50. Adair, shot up, no good by Central Hardin. Cochran will have it. And a quick whistle and a quick foul. We'll call this one on Lewis. We'll walk to the other end with 54 seconds to go. Again, we'll have post-game interviews. We'll have our player of the game, power player of the game, brought to you by Salt River RECC. All that coming up for you. Cochran at the strike. Shot up and in. Cochran has finished strong in this game this afternoon. Cochran, shot, bottom. He's just a great player. Simple as that. 67-50. 3 by Nichols. No good. Cochran will have it. Walk or foul? Looks like they'll call a quick foul. Foul's going to be on Central Hardin. Lewis picks up number 2. Cochran will be at the line to shoot 2 as Adair County gets ready to empty the bench. Head coach Darren Breeze going to bring all of his players out and bring in a fresh new troop of 5. We'll get you those numbers when they check in. Cochran at the line, first one up and in. You get a few of them as they go in. Number 13, Matthew McGean, sophomore, will be in. Jaden Wooden, number 12, a sophomore, will check in for Cochran. We'll see checking in there. Trenton Breeze, a sophomore, is also in there. John Sheehan, number 15 for Adair, is in there. Cochran hits the free throw. Now we'll see who can get in there.
Number 12, Jaden Luke.
Samuel Feast, number 10, is in there. Shot up, rolls in. That's going to be Nichols with another 2. He's had a great game, too. Down court, Adair County, 30 seconds. Adair County with Sheehan. Sheehan will stand out there, 23 seconds to go. Sheehan finds it over to Breeze. Breeze dribbles it back out. Just waiting, and now it looks like Central Hardin is going to be content with letting the time run off the clock. And that will mean that this game belongs to Adair County as they will move on to play Caverna. Final score, Adair County 69, Central Hardin 52. Post-game activities are on the way. All-American Plumbing coverage of the Jim Bob Moore American Legion 5th Region Tournament is a GNG production.
Injured in an accident, the insurance company's being unreasonable, call us at Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain. You deserve individualized attention. Our attorneys are prepared to vigorously advocate for you with compassion. Being located right here in the heart of Central Kentucky, you don't have to travel to the big city to receive superior results. To us, you're more than just a number. At Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, McCain, you are part of our community.
This is an advertisement.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
It's important for us to get to back and forth to the doctors and to the groceries. It's just helpful for us because we don't have any transportation at all to get to the doctors.
I can't fit in other people's cars and stuff, so rolling in and out is better for me, going in and out. They're good teams. They're good teams that come pick you up there on time and everything.
Final score, Adair County over Central Hardin, 69-52. Time now for your Lebanon Tourism postgame show and our Salt River RCC Power Player of the Game. Our Power Player of the Game for Adair County this evening, well, let's go be Braden Coomer. Coomer comes out 16 points on the evening. John Graves is with him and head coach Darren Breeze right now. John?
Thanks, Al. A little foul trouble earlier in the game, but you ended up with 16 points. You want to make another run to Rupp?
Oh, absolutely. Not much I'd rather do.
Well, what's it mean? You know, the second year in a row y'all made this run. How does it feel?
Feels really good. I mean, still got work to do from here, but definitely excited to see what we do.
What you got a matchup coming up against Caverna. You got to get back to the lab, but you got a week to work on it.
Absolutely, yeah. Just be a physical game, but I'll enjoy it for sure.
All right, well, there's your patch. We'll get you into the locker room. Congratulations on being our Power Player of the game.
Thank you.
So you can head off with your team. Coach, how you feel?
I'm, glad we won. Slow start, real slow start. I thought we was in trouble. I said coming into this tournament, I'm not going to say Central Hardin's the best team we'll play. There's more talented, bigger. I mean, he does a great job, but that's definitely the hardest, in my opinion, at least in the top part of the bracket. I ain't looked at the bottom. That's the hardest scout we'll have, and that'd be for anybody who had to play him because they're like LaRue County. They're the two teams in the region that can spread you out and shoot. You got to guard so many actions, and you got to worry about, all right, am I guarding the ball, and I'm getting out to shooters. So I would say Caverna would rather play us than them too, just because they're such a hard matchup for everybody. I'd say Caverna's probably glad that we won, so they don't have to play Central Hardin. I mean, I didn't like the draw when we got it. We survived and, get to play another day.
Survive and move the bracket. Connor Lloyd gets a lot of attention, fifth region player of the year, but Coomer battled through the fouls that were called against him and come up big in that third and fourth quarter.
He did, and he hadn't practiced all week. He had an ankle injury from the district championship, and it was kind of, we knew he was going to play. I ain't going to say it's game time decision or nothing, but he just hadn't practiced, and we'll probably still give him off to Thursday or Friday, but probably next week he'll be 100%.
All right, Monday night semifinals. It's where you want to be.
It is. Last time region was here, at least we played in. I guess last time was 18. We played Central first. We won, but then we lost in the next game, so we got to change that narrative this time.
All right, Coach, I believe you'll do it. Appreciate it, and see you Monday night.
Caverna's really good. I mean, Crane, he's phenomenal, and the other guys are just as good, too. I mean, their five is, Trevin Hayes says they're the best starting five in the region. I'm probably not going to argue with him.
All right. Appreciate it, Coach. Get you to the locker room. Darren Breeze, head coach of Adair County. Sorry.
Thank you, John. Let's take a look at the scoring, and we'll take a look at Lucas Ross, the ball stats for you as well. I'll give you the scoring first while we pull up these stats for you to take a look at. First of all, for Adair County, led in all scoring by Isaiah Cochran, 21 points. Had 2 as we made the turn into the second half, but ended up with 21. He shot well from the charity stripe as well. Let me count these, 10, 11. How about 11 for 11? Nice night for Cochran. We had 4 points for Carter White, 6 points for Gilbert, 12 on the night for Lloyd, 9 on the night for Grant, 16 points on the evening for Coomer, who was our player of the game, and then 2 for Miller. Miller played hard, though. Boy, defensively, he was our defensive player of the game. He played really hard. Other scoring, let's take a look at Central Hardin and the Bruins. Camden Hogan led all scoring. No, he did.